Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talk on the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we spliffed him, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this harm her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your bob if you ain't bobbing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out, he ain't gon' talk on the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk on the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Get him, bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. I'm Mary jeans on my Louis V for the belt. 2 G's for the belt. Know the heater gon' make 'em out. Promise the heater gon' make 'em out. OD niggas know me. I just move along with the hand of though.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, hold on. I'm just trying to get situated in my chair. Okay, let me say hello to everyone. Real quickly. My pixie dust doodles. Good morning, Mama. I'm not missing. Oh, no. It was going to be a members only pixie dust doodle. I'm not sure if you're still here. I rescheduled that for Thursday. There's just some stuff I want to get off my chest. Megs, I hope that you're able to stay here because I need to talk about you a little bit. Oh my God, Pixie Dust Doodles. Oh my God, thank you for renewing your membership. I promise Thursday we will have a members only. There's some personal stuff I want to talk about that I only talk about in members only. So that will be Thursday, come hell or high water. We will be live, members only Thursday morning, okay? I'm not doing it tomorrow because I saw our girl Dina was going to go live today at 10:30, but then it said 10:30 p.m. and then it says for tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. So I won't go live tomorrow morning because I want to be there for her. But we will be here Thursday. Today, hello, how are you? My Wolfie. Hey, sweetie. From the roof, I ain't mad at you. I don't have you don't have to be a member. No, Meg. No. Virgie, thank you for gifting the 5 memberships. Oh, shit. I don't know who got them. Let me see if I can see them on my phone real quick. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I should have been more prepared, but you already know. Okay. My chronic space. Oh, my God. Okay, so Mod 148, me, I guess, Abadabs, J-Mo, the real one, and Tracy M. So thank you, Virgie, and congratulations to all the wieners. Okay, even if you don't like me, you got a membership. I'm sorry about that. You know, sucks to be you. Try to turn them off. That way you won't get an email. You were gifted a membership to selfie, the chain smoking bitch. So again, thank you, my Virgie. My JJ Manita, I love you, JJ. I love you so much. If everyone could just send JJ prayers and well wishes when not putting none of her business out there. She's not sharing none of her business on the internet, but I just prayers and well wishes for our JJ, please. I would greatly appreciate that. Celia, my New York sister. Hey, Pat Wetzel. I really don't know who's fighting with who, but I like to say most of you that are fighting my experience with all abuse, you have showed me respect, and I try to show respect back. I care. Thank you, my New York angel. I appreciate you so much, Pat. Thank you. Likewise, you are my New York angel. Okay, my Bliss Chris. Hey, wait. No, I was JG. I probably already answered your question. You already know I'm super late. I'm gonna do that on Thursday. I wanted this one to be public because I got a few things I want to get off my chest. And it doesn't make any sense if I get it off my chest in the members only. I want everybody to hear it. So that's what we're gonna do. But we will be here Thursday for members only, guys. Okay. At 10 o'clock. Okay. Hey, Snark, beautiful girl. Rabbit of Chaos, my girl. Hey, Kendra. How you doing, sweetie pie? Hey, Meg. How are you? Sorry. Taboo topic. Sorry. How are you, sweetheart? Barbie, my beautiful girl. It is open. It is open. I promise. I'm leaving it open today. Mod 148. Hello. Driving but listening. I hear ya. Lady Di, how are you, chula? So good to see you, my chronic space. 22 months. Love you, chronic. We were just thinking about you, and I love you so much, girl. Always, always, always. Day one, day one, day one. Chronic is a day one. Yes, 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 yes. You got a membership. Thank you for doing that. You guys are so sweet. I know Abadabs. I know. I'm so excited. Your chick was disrespectful. 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 Okay, so I'm just making sure I didn't miss. Hey, that Amber chick. How you doing? Thank you so much. Amanda, how are you, sweetie? That is a beautiful picture. Beautiful, beautiful picture. My Shay. Hi, my sweetie. You are in my prayers as well. You and Megs, of course, are in my prayers as well. Love you, my Shay, my girl. Okay, so I said hi to everybody. I'm gonna start off with what I want to talk about because it's kind of serious. Not serious for me, right? Other people might think it's petty, and I don't care what they think, honestly. I don't care, right? This happened 2 years ago. Why is Selfie talking about it again? Because I want to, because it's my channel. If you don't like it, you can click, 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 click. Goodbye, right? Do not recommend this bitch's channel. You will never see me again. Poof, be gone like magic. I'm talking about it because this person, I'm gonna say her name, has a lot to say. So I think we need to refresh people's memories of who's fake, who's a fraud, right? Who's a liar. I think we need to do that, right? Since she wants Jenny Lee wants to go into chats, calling people fake, liars, coming at Megs and all of this. So we're gonna do a little refresher course, okay? Then towards the end, because we always gotta leave on a good note, you already know. We're gonna do my Ipsy unboxing, my BoxyCharm unboxing at the end, so we won't leave on a sour note, right? So, okay. Wait, what is happening? I just want to say maybe you guys should start talking about Mindy and Jason because they're lying completely. They're all a bunch of liars, and I know this. Right? You're Jason's ex, right? And yeah, I understand it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot going. Yes, you are Jason's ex, right? You were here last time, and I misunderstood your comment. Yes, I understand. And I never want to speak to him again ever. I know things that will blow people's minds. And you know what? When people are in addiction, right? We do a lot of terrible things. We hurt people in our lives, even if they're our exes, they're still affected, and that's never okay. And that's why I don't talk about my ex anymore online. I never disrespected him online. There were some things I had to share. Um, yeah. I get it. And it's hard. It's hard. You know what I mean? Because there's parts of his life that affected me and will always affect me because we have sons together. Even though our sons are grown, we still have sons together. And it becomes messy, especially when emotions are still raw. Things are messy because you're still upset, you're still hurt, you're still all these things. So I understand, and I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. I'm sorry that your name is being dragged through the mud. I don't really watch a lot of it. I used to cover Jessica Kent, and then it started getting too personal for me. And so I had to back away from it because everything I say is going to be biased. I used to be a real big fan and supporter of Jessica Kent, and I stopped supporting her not because she made mistakes, because she couldn't own those mistakes, because she couldn't be honest about those mistakes. And I was starting to get angry watching the things that she was doing and saying. So I had to remove myself from it because it was going to be completely biased and it was going to turn ugly. It was going to turn ugly. So, yeah. There's a reason my friends have been my friends since 2021, since I got here. Let's share with the class, shall we? I also have receipts to back me up, period, because I don't speak. I ain't got proof. Right. And I also want to say, so this is Meg's right here. I don't care. I don't care if Megs said that I was a bitch when she was angry with me. I don't care. I don't care. Megs has always come to me and, aired her grievances with me directly, and we're good. Okay. That I respect that. She's always come to me and spoken to me. And if she vented to people that were her friends, that is fine. I vent to my friends. So I don't care. I don't want to hear none of that. That doesn't matter to me. Okay. So before we start, let me start with Meg's post. Sorry. I pulled up the audio. I shared an audio. I looked on my channel and the video says 5 months ago. So I guess it was 5 months ago. A conversation between Marissa, and Marissa's not online. I'm not trying to still have her name in drama or talk negatively about her. She's not here to defend herself. She hasn't been on YouTube for months. It's unfortunate that she's a part of this conversation and it has to be played. So I'm not trying to what I mean? She's not here to defend herself. She's been off of YouTube. But it was a conversation between Jenny Lee, Complete Creations, and Marissa, Not Another Housewife. And I think we need to refresh people's memories since Jenny Lee wants to go into chats. A few days ago, we're fake, we're always in fights with people, all this stuff. So I think, we need to remind the class. And this is not to bully her, harass her. I haven't mentioned Jenny Lee, but she's still talking shit and trying to rewrite the way things happened. And so we're going to correct that. Because anything that has to do with me and my situation and my children and my friends, I'm going to correct that. And I'm going to do it on my channel. Like I always do. I'm not going to do it in somebody else's chat, or I'm not going to go on somebody else's panel. I'm going to do it right here with my whole entire chest. Okay. So let me share this screen real quickly. And I'm sorry if I'm not seeing the chat real quick. And guys, I understand if some people in here like Jenny Lee, I'm not here trying to dog her or defame her. What I'm about to show you and tell you is the truth. You'll hear it from her own mouth. Okay. She's never apologized. And I don't want an apology. Don't get it twisted. I don't want an apology. Okay. I thought she was the kind of person that we could talk, have a private conversation. Had we had a private conversation, I would have never reacted to that. I waited months because I didn't want to do that. I wanted to talk to her and just be like, why the fuck did you do that? But she never, gave me that, but still wanted to talk shit. That's the point. She didn't just be quiet. She was talking shit, trying to turn my friends against me for her doing me dirty. I've never spoken about her family, never spoken about her kids. She did mine. So just want to put that out there. Guys, just give me a second. I'm not going to be able to see the chat. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay, so I reshared a comment. Can I put the whole thing? Damn, how do I do this? Why is it not showing the whole thing? All right, guys, it may not show the whole thing. Maybe it will. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, got it. So I'm going to read Meg's comment under Jenny Lee's thing. Jenny Lee wrote a whole thing. If you want to see it, you can go to her community tab if it's still up. Like trying to scare people. I'm not scared, bitch. And shut your ass up. Okay. So Meg's commented underneath and it didn't show up, of course, right? Because you know how that goes. So Meg says, don't y'all fall for her pitiful bullshit lies. Didn't nobody on this God green earth lie to her ass? I didn't agree with what she did and she got butthurt about it. She's going to someone behind the scenes stating that I'm not to be trusted, and that's a bold-faced fucking lie. She has posted indirect comments in every live I've been in that her ass wanted to pop up in, thinking she's slick, while I've sat back and kept my mouth closed and ignored her. She also threatened me before Cindy's video dropped. Wait, let me read that right. She also threatened me before Cindy's video even dropped, even though I had not a goddamn thing to do with it. Also, I never brought the situation to her attention. She fucking did. I took a step back because this lady told me that she'd never talk about anybody's children. This woman has lied on me and another person, saying we've been planning to run her off of YouTube. So don't fall for her bullshit, because it's just that bullshit. You can't have an adult conversation with this lady. She's bullshitting all of her viewers. And baby, you didn't kick nobody to the curb. I kicked you. And anything you say that I've done, I've already fixed it. So go ahead, look fucking dumb, bitch. The only person that's a fucking liar is you, bitch. So go on, pretend to be sick. We already know what you got planned. Ain't nobody scared of you, nor will nobody ever be scared of you. Go cry about that. So I reposted it and I said, since Complete Creations, aka Jenny Lee, wants to try and call people fake and liars, I will leave this here. Megs is not a liar. She may not have always agreed with me, but she has always spoken directly to me about it. Jenny tried to do damage control in the situation with me and tried to turn friends against me because she did me dirty. Also, I don't give a fuck about anything Megs may have said when she was upset with me. Leave Megs and Shay alone, Jenny Lee. You are the problem. You are the snake. You are the fake, phony, two-faced, backstabbing fraud. No one is trying to scare you. You are the one in the wrong, period. Own your shit or shut the fuck up. Okay. Bliss also made a community post, and JJ. Okay. So, yeah. So that is that on that. Oh, of course she deleted it. Of course she deleted it. Hey, Tina Beagle, how are you? I apologize for the disrespectful things I did say while I was livid. It was not good stuff, but I'm not ashamed to admit it. That's why I fixed it. Yes, exactly. And I respect that and I understand. Hi, allegedly, my beautiful girl. I hope you're well and not working too hard, mama. Jen and Barrett, my sweet, positive friend. I'm sorry, Jen and Barrett. This is going to be a little drama, and I apologize in advance for that, but some things need to be addressed, you know? And so Megs, yeah, exactly. So Megs is not a liar, and neither is Shay, okay? And Shay isn't a creator, and I'm tired of people coming for her all the time for having an opinion, and she's hasn't even been around. And Megs isn't a liar, okay? Megs, the only person that knew that I was making a video, I think, was Jay, Bliss, Chris, Marissa, and me, and Jenny Lee. I said it on my live. I said it on the live, and Jenny Lee was a member to my channel, okay? Because December 23rd, it was a members only live. And I said, a video is coming, but I want to wait till after the holidays because I don't want to ruin anybody's holiday. And I was talking about Jenny Lee. Marissa had already put the audio on her channel. It wasn't going to ruin her holidays. I was talking about Jenny Lee because I'm not a cold-hearted bitch. I wasn't going to do it during Christmas time and all of that. I wanted to wait. And I was also trying to give her time to come to me privately and just own it. She didn't have to apologize, just own it. Yeah, I said what I said. I said what I said. And I wouldn't have reacted to the video, but her denying it at first, that she never talked about anybody's kids. She would never do that. I'm lying. Marissa's lying. Marissa posted. Then she comes, in the chat, in the same chat where she talks the most shit, post whatever I said about Selfie Queen. And that's when Marissa, not another housewife, put the video up. And she's continued to talk shit. I'm not a bully. I'm not going to come here and keep coming for Jenny Lee. You know what I mean? She continues to talk shit and she brings it right back up to the surface. Because you want to call us fake. There's nothing fake about us. Jenny, you are the fakest. You are the fakest. You smile in people's faces while you say the most disgusting shit behind their back. If I don't mess with people, they'll know I don't mess with them. They'll know I don't mess with them. So Marissa profusely apologized personally to Cindy. Jenny has never taken accountability, refused to apologize, and justifies and blames other people. Yes, she has apologized way before I even gave an indication that a video may be coming out. So she didn't do it to save face. She didn't do it as damage control. She did it because she listened back and she felt bad about the things she said. That's why she did it. And she wasn't my friend. She wasn't smiling in my face either. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Terry Lynn, how are you? Thank you. I appreciate that so much, sweetie. Oh, wait. Shay said something here. Oh, for the record, too, we did not ask anyone to come forward on. No. Shay nor Megs did not ask us to say a damn word. Actually, Megs wanted the opposite. And I'm sorry, Megs, if I'm going against your wishes. But fuck that bullshit. Fuck that bullshit. Sorry, my phone is ringing. Give me 1 second. Damn it. Why people want to call me when I'm live? Shit. Oh my God. Hello? I'm fine. Hold on, guys. It's my. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. That was my doctor. I apologize. Sorry, that was my doctor. Sorry. I can't find the way to sit on the seat comfortably. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, but I got to take the call from my doctor. Okay. I tried keeping everything private, and that's what pissed me off. Not counting that after the private conversation, she started talking crap about me and continued to talk crap about me. Exactly. Hey, Shyla, how are you, sweetie? The first time I heard all the voice memos was when yes, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. It wasn't a conspiracy behind the scenes. It wasn't trying to get people to turn against her. I didn't want to make the video. I didn't. My friends know that I kept putting it off. I kept putting it off. I kept putting it off. I the day before, the day I made the video, I got the recording the day before. I stalled. I hadn't heard the whole thing. I had heard one little voice note. I'm not a masochist. I'm not a sadist. I don't like to hear things that are going to hurt my heart. I don't like to hear things that are going to hurt people that I love's heart. I don't. So I didn't want to hear it, but I had to, right? If I'm going to come and do a video about it, I had to. And when I listened to it, I was a mess. And thank God I called Bliss Chris and she spoke to me and I felt better. And I messaged with JJ and I spoke to my friend Vera and they helped me. They helped me through it. So the next day I did the video and I was still very hurt. I had only heard it the day before. Okay. In December, I heard the one little voice note. I didn't hear the whole thing. And when I did the video, I said, I have to listen to it so I can record it. And I listened to it while I was screen recording it. And then I played it the next day. Okay. Hey, Martin's mommy, my queen. How are you? Happy being me. Hey, Sweetie Pie. How are you? Okay, I'm just making sure. Sorry, I love you too. I love you too, JJ. And I wish I could be there to, give you a big hug. Cindy got a booty call. No, I did not. That was yesterday. Sorry. Okay. Hey, Gray Wisteria. How are you, beautiful girl? That was yesterday. Shh, please don't tell nobody. Tell nobody. Home, I don't, listen, Linda. Listen. Hello, welcome. Sorry, I can't see what your name is. I'm blind and it's not helping. It's not helping. Wait, all this crap showed me was that she truly felt negative about me, and Marissa was right. Exactly. And she's not a friend to anyone. She's not a friend to anyone. Megs was not getting involved. Like Megs, loves who she loves, but Megs was lied to. She kept telling Meg she never spoke about my kids. Never. Meg didn't know that it was true until she heard it on my channel. Megs was blindsided. And that's messed up. If you're so close to Megs, why wouldn't you just tell her the truth? Like, you know that there's a recording of it. You kept lying to her. And so she was blindsided when she heard it, and she was mad and she wanted to take a step back. And because Megs didn't take her side, it's not like Megs was like, yeah, selfie, fuck, Jenny Lee. She was just like, wow, she lied to me. Supposed to be friends. That's like me lying to them. Like, why would I lie to them? You know what I mean? That's the part. Yeah, I can't either. I know. I know. Sorry. And Jenny Lee was supposed to be friends. Yes, with Cindy when she said this. Yes, that's really some snake shit. Yes, it's really some snake shit. So, listen, trigger warning. I know Bliss doesn't do trigger warnings. And don't mind my hair. My hair is its own trigger warning, guys. Consuela. You already know. Selfie is you're going to see Consuela. It is what it is. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay? But trigger warning, right? My friends don't do trigger warnings. I do. You're going to hear about addiction, addict shaming, all of this, yada, yada, yada. And it's just so you can hear it. We're going to refresh people's memories, Jenny Lee, right? You want people's memories to be refreshed. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And again, I'm not harassing or bullying you. You want to talk shit, I have the right to respond. You want to call us liars and fake, I have the right to show everybody who the fake one is, right? And I should have listened to Just Ann. Just Ann warned me. And it wasn't that I didn't believe her. It's just, I was like, maybe it was just random, run-of-the-mill, talking crap. That's what I hoped, right? Or she's calling me all kinds of bitches, right? The regular shit. Selfie's makeup skills suck, whatever. Since Selfie ain't got no damn neck, all that shit. I had no idea the shit that was being said about my sons. No idea. So it wasn't that I didn't believe her. And I appreciate her warning me. I'm a dumbass sometimes. Main reason why my circle is closed. I can't believe many people on the tube. I do have my small circle, but it's shit like this that confirms what I'm doing. It is Martin's mommy. Keep your circle so small that it's a dot. Because that's what I do. People that have earned my trust are who I confide in, who I talk to. Otherwise, I don't. And that it's sad because I don't even do DMs anymore because I can't trust people. I can't trust people. Sorry. I was trying to turn my ringer off because this shit is loud as hell. Sorry, guys. Can't trust many people, so I only talk to people that I have earned my trust. Hi, Lisa Wigger. Hi. Yes, you can email me. My email, let me put my email real quick. My email is selfie Cindy at, yes. Sorry, guys, 1 second. This phone is going to keep on. Amanda, that is my email. You can email me there. Okay. And hi, Lisa Wigger. Sorry. Okay. So talking about somebody's kid is, yeah, girl. So like I said, trigger warning, guys. Okay. This is not because I want people to go into her channel and harass her. None of that. I don't want none of that. But again, you want to try to rewrite things, and I'm going to always come with the truth because I'm not a liar. I've made mistakes. I say stupid stuff, but I apologize. I can apologize easily, and I have apologized. And everything that I've ever said on my channel is still on my channel. I haven't deleted anything. Oh my God. Let me turn this shit off because I can't. It's going to continue. Sorry, guys. So let me do this quick because I don't want to be here for hours. I will be back Thursday morning, guys. I will be back Thursday morning for members only. Okay, yeah. Let me turn all this. Sorry, I turned it off. Okay. All right, so let's. Is this it? Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen first. I won't be able to see the chat, guys, while I'm sharing this. I'll look on my phone. Okay. All right, let me share the audio because the audio is what we need. Is it sharing? Oh, duh. Okay, there we go. Okay. So damn, there's gonna be pictures shown of my sons. You know what? Fuck it. I want to be transparent. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear it. I don't hear anything yet. What is going on? Okay.
Okay, so I sent the stuff to Cindy because the kid is still an underage.
Miss Manda, thank you. She sent me a super chat in my Cash App. Thank you, sis. You didn't have to do that, but I wanted to say thank you. She just DM'd me to tell me check my Cash App. That's how she sends me super chats. So thank you, Miss Manda. Love you, sis. Enjoy the gym.
Teenager, right? You know what I mean? Like, I would want my teenager, I would want to be contacted if someone was going around sending out my teenager's social media profiles, even if it's public. So I just sent her the stuff. We aren't cool, but I don't want that shit. I'm covering my ass. You know
This voice is Marissa for people that may not be familiar. This is not another housewife. So this is her voice, and the other voice will be Jenny Lee. Okay.
what I mean? Because I don't trust people. The last thing I need is for this person to go blast out, oh, I gave Marissa family members and kids stuff. You know what I mean? But, dude, she is such a hypocrite. Her kid is all over the internet flipping people off, smoking pot, drinking, doing drugs.
She shows all these pictures of my son. Again, I said in my video, I wish she would have redacted my son's username, because then Jenny Lee had it to share it. When she shared it on her channel, people had it to go through my son's social media. This was not my minor son. I'm clarifying for people that didn't see it. I'm not animated like I was. When Jenny Lee's part comes up, I may become animated, okay? Because Marissa wasn't my friend. It hits different, okay? But this was my son that was an adult who was experimenting. He was experimenting with a psychedelic. He's grown out of that phase, okay? But people went looking into my son's social media. I don't check my son's social media because when you go looking, you're gonna find things that you don't want to find. I talk to my sons, I see them. Okay, I'm a recovering addict. I also am certified, so I can talk to my kids and on a daily basis, and I can gauge if something is off with my kids. I don't look at his social media because he puts this stupid shit on his social media. Okay, we've told him to take it down. He's grown. He's 25 now. Can't tell him what to do. Okay. Hey, sassy nerd girl. How are you, sweetie? Love you, Miss Manda. Thank you.
Out of here.
Thank you, Lisa.
Listen, I know that 17-year-olds can probably get out of control, but you cannot be out here mom shaming people if you cannot even control your own children. I don't judge her, but she's
anything after a but is bullshit, right?
Judging everybody else. Get the fuck out of here.
It's the video. Did I pause? The fuck? Oh, I said it's sorry, it takes a minute to play. Is it moving? What the fuck? Yeah, it's moving. Sorry, guys. Hello?
No.
I think that
shocks because if you pay close attention to her live streams, she mutes a lot and she's always like yelling at somebody. I think she's yelling at her boys because she always looks pissed off and aggravated and frustrated, and she looks like she's yelling at them. So I feel
I wasn't yelling at my sons. If you've been here a long time, for people that are new here, I was living in Brooklyn. My husband, that is my ex-husband now, had relapsed. By the time I left, my husband had been in a relapse for 8 years. I kept it a secret for 8 years. I did the best I could do. Things would go missing from my home on a daily basis. I would go to work and my sons would call me. I had 2 sons. In March of 2020, like days before the pandemic was announced, my son that was 20 moved out. They got an apartment, my other son's with him. So I only had my 17-year-old son. He was 17 at the time. I would go to work. They would call me, Mom, this is missing, that is missing, this is going on every day on a break. People have no idea what I dealt with on a daily basis. On a daily basis. I never yelled at my sons. I was yelling at my husband. He was always sitting right there. Always. I want a cigarette, driving me crazy. So I would get frustrated. I would mute a lot because he would say things that were inappropriate. And yeah, you can imagine. Never yelled at my sons. I just want to say that for people that are new here, that wasn't a thing. Okay.
I feel like her kids give her hell.
I think that was a really good idea.
Hi, Sarah Q.
And it will cover you so that if that person tries to turn around, you know that
This voice is Jenny Lee, just so you can know. This voice is Jenny Lee, Complete Creations.
it wasn't that.
Right,
Martha
because
Stewart.
my community is messy. And when they tried to send me, like, they just sent it all to me. And I messaged them back and I was like, I don't want this to come off as rude, but her teenager is still a minor. I don't feel comfortable having this stuff. I don't want it. And then I sent it all to Cindy. And then I also tweeted out, hey, I don't want anybody's family members' information. I don't want that shit. Like, the anti-KJ community is crazy. I don't need that to do commentary and show what a hypocrite they are. I just don't. I mean, I don't want to know what her kids are up to if she's not talking about them.
Again, I have no issue with Marissa, but if you didn't want that, you could have redacted the pictures of my son. If what my sons were up to was nobody's business, you could have redacted it and still shown that all this stuff was sent to you. I would never do that. I would never pass anybody's children's information to anybody. I've never done that.
Yo, that motherfucker smoking meth.
Now is when I'm going to start getting mad again.
Yeah, and that's why he's always coming in asking for a lighter. It's him. It's probably him.
See, Jenny Lee is straight up lying. Now, what's worse is that Marissa may not have watched my lives. Jenny Lee was a member to my channel. Jenny Lee was in my chat. So Jenny Lee knew that it was Alex asking for a lighter. She knew it wasn't one of my sons asking for a lighter. In what universe would I be passing one of my children a lighter to do drugs? In what world would that make sense? She's a lying, fake bitch to say that. Yo, that motherfucker smoking meth. And her baby is right there. And Jackie Sunshinery got mad at me. She could have removed the parts where her daughter was talking. How would I have done that? I'm going to be transparent, right? If I would have removed the little part, they would have said, oh, Selfie posted an edited version. So I left it all. Because I'm never going to be called out for editing stuff or fabricating stuff. I didn't put her daughter's voice in there. Her baby was talking to her while she's cursing, while she's talking about drugs, drug paraphernalia. I didn't do that. But I don't have the right to bring it on my channel when she's talking shit because her baby was there. Again, I didn't fucking do that. And I didn't mom shame Jenny Lee. I didn't disrespect her child. I called out the elephant in the room that while you're talking so much shit about my parenting and my child, you're saying all this shit with your baby that speaks. Children are sponges. I remember my sons were that age. They repeated everything I said. Everything. That was why I said it.
Oh, okay. You watch your tablet. I'm talking on my phone. You talk to your tablet. Don't you yell at me about talking in my room. This is my room.
Wow.
Hey, Jugs. I'm sorry. I was on top chat. Hey, Jugs. How are you, sweetie? I saw somebody else. Am I bugging? Flickering candle. Hey, sweetie pie. Sorry.
She talks all that shit about how well she raised her fucking sons and she would never allow this bullshit. Yet here he is with a fuck.
I never said that either, guys. I never came on my channel and said, I raised my sons. I never said that. I talked about mom guilt. I talked about severe mom guilt. I still have mom guilt and my sons are grown, forever having chosen drugs. I know that, it's a disease. I understand that. But my sons deserved better than that. And for the time that I was away from my sons, when I went to jail for a whole year because I was stupid and was on drugs, I've talked about that. I've never said what a great mom I am. I've never done a parenting fucking live. I've talked about my addiction. I've talked about my recovery. I've talked about how amazing my sons are because they're my children. If you don't prop up your kids, who will? If you don't think your kids are amazing, who will?
Death pipe. Who are these people and where the fuck are they from? I mean,
who are these people and where the fuck are they from? Jenny Lee, shut your stupid ass up. All right? Because I don't pretend, right? Talking crazy. Like, it's funny when she's on her channel, she's like, she talks proper English. And then when she's, who the fuck is these people? Yo, her son is fucking doing meth.
we do shit, but not that kind of dirty shit. What did Cindy say? Has she responded?
Nope. She hasn't even opened the message or responded. Like,
and I couldn't because I had left Twitter and I couldn't get back into my Twitter account because I forgot the password and I had changed phones, right? Because I was living in Brooklyn. Phones were going missing, right? Y'all can imagine. Tablets were going missing. Everything was going missing. Anything that wasn't nailed down, even shit that was nailed down was going missing. So I would have a new phone number all the time. So I couldn't remember the phone number I had to put associated with the damn thing. So I couldn't get in my Twitter to check my messages. It wasn't like I was just ignoring her. I couldn't check it.
Dude, the fact that she was mom shaming this 20-year-old girl with a 3-year-old.
So, and also the girl that they're referencing is Ileana Brown, a YouTube creator that her son was 3 years old when we talked about this. Her son was nonverbal and she was doing content. Her son was in every video of hers. She had men that she would say sneaky links, right? Sneaky links are dudes that you just link up with that you don't even know. She would bring them to her house. This is stuff she said on the internet. She woke up one time, the guy was gone. She thought he took her keys. Her son was awake. Dangerous stuff. Her son was nonverbal, couldn't speak, couldn't say, hey, this dude hit me, this dude touched me. She was riding around doing videos in her car. Her son wasn't in a car seat. People were commenting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments. Get that baby a car seat. Get that baby a car seat. She got the baby a car seat. She didn't strap him in. He would still be loosey-goosey all in the car. So I talked about how dangerous that was. I talked about how dangerous it was to have strange men around you because I've spoken about my childhood trauma. I haven't said the stories. I've only said I have childhood trauma because my mom was an addict, may she rest in peace, and she has strange men around me. I have extreme trauma, okay? So that's what I was saying. And I made little snide comments because she put eyelashes on the wall. She was twerking at one point. I said she didn't have an ass. I made stupid little snide comments. I never called her a piece of crap mom. I never said ACS should get involved. I made stupid little comments. These people that are judging me make the way worse comments. And the lives are still on my channel if you want to see. Ileana Brown, I tagged her. So you could see she was a young mom. She was doing reckless shit. And then she got worse and worse because she was getting the views. She didn't care if the attention was negative. She was getting the views, which equaled money for her. She would show money on there. She was a hot mess. And other young women may get influenced and think that that's okay. So I spoke about it. Point blank, period. Okay, I'll check my emails when I'm done.
While it's
thank you, Lisa Wiggin.
While she has kids doing fucking drugs, I mean, come on, everybody has problems with their teenager. You know what I mean? But if my kid was doing fucking meth, pot is one thing. Like, well, by the time your kid
again, it was a psychedelic. He wasn't doing meth, and as parents, what can we do, right? If our kids, God forbid, are doing drugs, what can we do? Besides support them, not enable them, support them. Thankfully, my sons aren't addicts, right? My son experimented. He doesn't experiment anymore. He holds down a job that he's had for years, a job that he loves, saves money, goes on vacation, does all these things. My sons are productive. Every single one of my sons holds down a job. I live with my sons. It is by the grace of God that my sons were able to take their mother in and their little brother.
17, I'm pretty sure they're gonna fucking smoke pot at some point. But if my kid was doing meth, oh hell fucking no.
Oh, DCF got involved in her life. She left the internet. I never suggested that DIFUS or ACS or CPS or, Children's Protective Services get involved. That's not my place. I would never do that. I just showed the things that I thought were harmful and dangerous. And it was a blind reaction. So I was animated and I made some snide remarks. I did. And I came and I apologized for those snide remarks. That's also on my channel. I came and I apologized for making those remarks, and I will never do a blind reaction video again.
Oh, hell no.
Hi, MW is me, driving to work after my long leave of absence. Wish me luck. Good luck, mama. Breathe, okay?
Oh my God, that's right. Somebody is always coming in on her live streams asking for a lighter.
My ex-husband, that's who that was, asking for a lighter. And again, the lives are still on my channel. You could hear me exacerbated and frustrated with Alex. And JJ was on the panel with me almost every live. And she would say, Alex, cut it out. Alex, behave yourself. And Grace Case and a few other people made jokes and would put Alex's name in all capitals. Alex! Because it was Alex always asking for a lighter so he could smoke cigarettes and whatever else. It wasn't my sons. There's no way. There's no way.
Oh my God, her fucking teenage son is really doing meth?
No, he
Jesus
wasn't.
Christ.
No, he wasn't.
Listen, I have kids that are older, a 20 and a 22-year-old. They can smoke the tree all fucking day. I do not care. If my child ever posted a fucking picture, I'm talking. I'll put you in the closet.
That's what I'm talking about. She's talking about drugs and all this stuff with her child right there. And again, like I said in my video, people will call it mom shaming all the hell they want. It's talking about the elephant in the room. While she's talking about my bad parenting and how I'm allowing my sons to smoke drugs or use drugs, and I'm enabling it and helping provide it. Here's, take the lighter. She's saying all this stuff. She's using curse words and drugs and all of this in front of an impressionable child that speaks, that actually speaks.
She's like, wait, what? I just joked in.
And to be forewarned, she's gonna call me and my family the N-word. Okay? So just to let y'all know.
I joked in you. But if my kids ever posted a picture with drugs, a fucking meth pipe, girl, oh hell fucking no. And then I'm out here mom shaming a fucking girl that's 2 to 3 years older than my own kid doing shady shit. Get the fuck out of here. Cindy better stop throwing fucking stones at her glass house because she's pinging them. She's got little pebbles. She's pinging at her fucking house, and that bitch is about to crumble.
And like I said in my video, Jenny Lee, you better stop throwing stones and hiding your hands, because you're a coward who talks shit in people's chats but won't have any balls to say it on your channel and leave it on your channel. I say everything on my channel. So if I have little pebbles, you have boulders, bitch, boulders. Your house crumbled the fuck down. Your facade crumbled, bitch.
It's even weirder when they'll come in and be like, can I get your lighter? Do you got a cigarette? And she's like, no, I smoked half of it and I put the other half out. And they're like, okay, well, can I have that? And she's like, just take it. Like, you niggas can't even fucking share.
Now, this is a Caucasian woman, okay? Calling me and my family N-words. So let's play that again.
Smoked half of it and I put the other half out. And they're like, okay, well, can I have that? And she's like, just take it. Like, you niggas can't even fucking share. Y'all sharing cigarettes? Y'all that bad off? Listen, when she just take it. Like, you niggas can't even fucking share. Y'all sharing cigarettes? Y'all that bad off? Listen, when she talked about them fucking snack cakes, have that. She's like, just take it. Like, you niggas can't even fucking share. Y'all sharing cigarettes? Y'all that bad off? Listen, when she talked about them fucking snack cakes, she talking about she bought a box of those Nutty Buddies.
Tony, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I'm not going to drop the link for people. I don't know who you are. So sorry, but I never seen you a day in my life. Like, drop the link. No, I'm sorry. 2
for her husband, 2 for her, and 2 for her son. What kind of shit is that? And you got nerve to talk about that bitch with fucking cookies under her bed? Get out of here.
Oh my God. Girl, you crack me up. I can't. Between your comments on YouTube.
Yep, you asked for this, Jenny Lee. You want to keep talking shit, acting like you're innocent and we're targeting you when nobody was talking about you. Nobody's talking about you. You're a creator. You're not safe, bitch. And I mean on YouTube. I'm not threatening her life.
Girl, I just love you, Jenny. I really do.
Thank you, Bliss Chris.
They were sharing cigarettes, half put out cigarettes and nutty bars. Dang. I don't know what's going on over there, but I heard her husband relapsed and was doing drugs. Now her kid, like, are they all doing drugs together? Something is fucking off, dude. And
again, like I said in my video, something was off. My husband had relapsed and was using drugs. Something was very off. Something was very off. These are two women in recovery saying this.
the fact that she gets online and acts holier than thou, like she's fucking Martha Stewart over here. Cindy acts like she is a
I act like Martha Stewart. That's Jenny Lee. That's Jenny Lee, who's Martha Stewart on her channel. That's not me.
of everybody in the community. Like, she has always acted like she was better than all the anti-K.
Guys, the truth, I won't block you. Put a 1 in the chat if I've ever acted like I'm better than anybody. Ever. Ever. Even one time, if you've heard me talk down to people because I think I'm better than people, please put a 1 in my chat. That's never happened. That's never happened. I've been honest about my journey, about my addiction, about my mother's addiction, about my husband's addiction, about things I went through on YouTube, and about my recovery. I've never acted better than people, ever.
AJ channel. And she out here, her husband's doing drugs. Her teenagers are doing drugs, asking her for lighters and half put up.
My kids weren't asking me for lighters, okay? My kids would never ask me for lighters.
Half put out cigarettes, sharing nutty bars and stuff.
Yeah, we shared cigarettes, me and my husband. That was my husband. I had children with him. I would smoke a cigarette and give him half. So what? So what? And I bought my sons his own snack cakes that he kept on his dresser in his room. So what?
People had to buy her groceries. People had to buy this bitch groceries.
Yep.
Her husband cannot even take care of the family. How?
Yo, every time I hear that, that shit is a punch in the gut. Every time I hear that, because people in recovery know what addiction is. And to say her husband couldn't even take care of the family. Yeah, that's what addiction does to people. That's what addiction does to people.
How fucking sad is that?
It is sad. It is sad, but it's the reality. It is sad, but it's the reality. And people did buy me groceries and shamed the fuck out of me afterwards.
I don't see her getting off her ass getting a job either. She doesn't have babies.
Again, I had a job. I had a job. My kids would call me at my job. She was going to say, why doesn't she put an apron on? I did put an apron on. I worked at a deli for 4 years. 4 years. I worked at a deli, an Italian deli. I started cutting cold cuts, right? Being a deli worker, worked my way up to the manager. I was doing orders for the entire store. I was doing orders for my deli, ordering everything, the bread, the cookies, the cold cuts, the meats, everything. I was making all the food. I was doing the rotisserie chickens. I was making the lasagna. I was making the antipasta. I was making all the food. I was baking the bread. I was doing it all. But my boss was sexually harassing me for 3 years. He did. He sexually harassed me every single day for 3 years. My mother died April 13th, and 2 to 3 weeks later, on May 10th, he came into work and was harassing me, was inappropriate. And I told him, yo, Jose, if you don't stop, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And he started acting a fool, and I took my apron off and I gave him the deuces and I left. I did work. Okay, I work now. After I left my job, I was still dealing with all this at home, trying to keep it all together. It was difficult. Any money I brought in would just leave that fast. I had groceries missing from my house, actual food missing from my house. And I'm sorry, Alex, but you know that's the truth.
She doesn't have kids, like little kids. All her kids are older. Why isn't she putting an apron on, going work at Subway? Why isn't she working at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts? Get a fucking job, bitch.
I had a job.
I'd rather have some fucking dignity. I will be damned if I ever get on my channel and beg for groceries.
And I'm glad for anybody who never had to do that. It's an embarrassing thing. It was embarrassing for me. It was that I needed help. People helped me. They sent me, cash apps. They helped me through a lot of bad situations during that time. And I'll never take that away from anyone or take it for granted. And that's why I came on my channel and I thanked people because I was so grateful, so grateful. They saved my life in so many ways with the help that they afforded me.
I'd rather go. Do you know what I would do? It's first, I would rather, if I was that bad off, I would rather go to the supermarket and walk out with a fucking carriage of food for free and steal it.
Nope. I'm not stealing ever. I'm not stealing ever. Going to jail 20 years ago scared me straight. I did that year in jail. I made the most of my time. I was in a military program. I bust my ass in jail so that I could never go back. And I haven't been back. I haven't been in trouble in 20 years. Nothing. I'm not going to go into a supermarket and steal and be embarrassed because that's highly embarrassing. An adult, right? And there's cameras everywhere. I'm not. You guys see YouTube, the body cam, Walmart, and all these stores. They have better cameras than Fort Knox. And I just don't do that. I don't steal. I found $700 one time in the post office in an envelope. And there was nobody in the post office. And I turned it in. And my son was with me. I turned it in. I'm not a thief. I'm not a thief. Things that I did in my addiction, I did to survive. Yeah, my addiction, I was driven by my addiction. I no longer live that life. I don't touch things that don't belong to me ever, ever.
Then get on my channel and beg for groceries, like straight up.
I love you.
Me too.
I don't know. As much as she goes to McDonald's to use their Wi-Fi, I'm talking. You would think the bitch would fill out a goddamn application.
And I didn't go to McDonald's to get Wi-Fi. I had Wi-Fi at home. I was live. Again, Jenny, you make no fucking sense. How did I go live from home if I had to go to McDonald's to use their Wi-Fi? And let's say I did when I was in McDonald's use their Wi-Fi. How is that any of your fucking business, bitch? Because your husband takes care of you, right? You get to have all these hobbies and do these crafts and all this shit. Shut the fuck up.
While she's using their free Wi-Fi, and I'm talking faster than you can talk. No, you're not gonna come for me, little girl. You gotta go to.
Thank you, Terry Lynn. Thank you, guys. I see your comments. Sorry, I'm not commenting. It's almost over. This is the end, guys.
You going to daycare
Bye.
because you gotta go play with friends.
Oh, yeah.
And she's using this language and all of this in front of her daughter. Again, I'm not mom shaming. I'm stating the obvious, guys. I'm stating the obvious. Her daughter's telling her, shut up and all kinds of shit. My sons knew better than that. All I had to do was give my sons a look. I've never yelled at my sons. All I had to do was give them a look. They knew, don't you dare. Who you trying to embarrass? You better act appropriately. And it's because I didn't speak that way in front of my sons. Because they're sponges. They're sponges. They're going to repeat. They're going to emulate everything we do and say. Again, I'm not thinking I'm mom of the year. Trust me, I was an addict. I was an addict.
Oh, yeah.
You come
No, I'm gonna drop you off and leave. Can I leave you at daycare?
to me.
And the reason I left this in is because I'm not going to delete anything from it and alter it. Again, transparency, right? I didn't leave it in because I wanted to expose her child. It's because this is the way it was recorded and I'm not going to take anything out and be accused of altering it.
You want me to tell them it's you?
Yeah.
Forever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tat home.
KK's at school.
I didn't make her do this while she had her daughter there. Again, I didn't.
Oh,
Me too.
me, Tom. I'm talking to Marissa, and that's not very nice. Okay? You watch your show and let me talk to Marissa. I'd rather go to the fucking food bank. I would rather ask my neighbor for a bowl of fucking flour to make pancakes or something before I ever got on fucking the internet and asked for anything. Get out of my face, you crazy ass kid.
Tat.
No, you close your eyes. No, get off my pillow.
Hi, Sunshine.
Oh my God. I just fucking realized. Dude, didn't she say that she was an addiction counselor? Like, isn't that what she said she does for a living? Is addiction like specialist or something? First of all, if she's a fucking addiction specialist, why is she broke? Second of all, how the fuck are you going to be an addiction specialist when your own husband and kid are on meth?
Wow. Wow. So how am I going to be certified in addiction when my own husband and kid are on meth? Again, not meth, right? My son did a psychedelic. I won't talk about the stuff my ex does. It's not my business. Trying to blame me for my husband having relapse when he's a whole ass grown man, right? I don't know why I said whole, like what is half a man, whatever. He's an adult. He's a grown person. I'm not responsible for his choices. And my certifications help me. And I try to help people, and I tried to help him, but people have to want to help themselves. There's no Baker's Act here. There's none of that. We can't force people into rehabs. We can't do that in New York or New Jersey. We can't do that. So saying that is crazy. It's crazy. And having my certifications, I did work. I worked at a drop-in center for 4 years. It doesn't mean that those jobs are always going to be readily available to me. That's why I took a job. And you know why I took a job at the deli? If I'm honest, because it was across the street and I could run home fast enough to deal with what I was dealing with every day. That's why I took the job right across the street, because I needed to be home. I was dealing with things on a daily basis. I was getting called every day, and it was easy for me to run home and run back to work. If I'm honest, that's why I took the job right across the street. I was dealing with craziness at home, and any job any further, I couldn't get home in time to deal with things.
What? What?
So that was the recording. So I played that to refresh Jenny Lee's memory of who's fake, who's all these things. She lied. She said she never spoke about my kids. She told Megs that this never happened. And again, Just Ann has also told me that Jenny Lee has said some horrendous things. Just Ann did a live, like a walk and talk the other day, and she said she'll never release DMs, but she doesn't need to. She doesn't need to. Okay, I've had other people come to me in confidence that I will never out their confidence, that Jenny Lee was trying to get them to turn on me because she said this grimy shit. I've said some stupid shit on my channel, guys. I have. I don't talk about people's kids. I do not. I say that all the time. I don't. And people are like, oh, well, what about them? They talk about, that's not me. I can only be responsible for me. I don't talk about people's kids. I don't mock people because they're in addiction or they relapsed. I don't do that. I don't think it's funny. I know that addiction, using drugs, is a matter of life and death. I don't think any of that shit is funny. But Jenny Lee, again, she brought this all back up. She brought this all back up because she doesn't know how to shut up and leave shit alone. And she wants to call us fake and that we're always in drama with people. People don't like me for things that I say, but I've never pretended to be somebody else. I've always just been me. People don't like me, that's fine. But I don't pretend. I don't pretend to be Sally Homemaker here. And then I talk shit in other people's chats. So I say, let me go on your panel because my followers don't know that I'm over here. So I'm going to talk the craziest shit over here when none of my supporters will see that. Then I'll come back on my channel and I'm just like, let's unbox BoxyCharm, guys. And I talk crazy about people in chats. So, and if you come for Megs and Shay, I'm always going to have an opinion on that. Always. And no, they didn't want me to say anything. But I'm going to say something. You're bugging. You're bugging. You're coming at Megs in chats where she frequents too, being slick. And then people are like, oh, why? Who's deleting her comments? You're a mod. Megs is a mod. You know who's deleting her fucking comments. It was Megs. So you're trying to put Megs on blast. If she's talking shit about, Jenny Lee's talking shit about Megs in a channel that Megs is a mod for. That's like somebody coming in here and talking shit about Megs and Megs deleting the comments. And I'm going to be like, who's deleting their comments? We know who the fuck is deleting. And I don't question my mods. You're not going to come in here disrespecting anybody that fucks with me. No. All of that underhanded shit, get the fuck out of here. Especially when she's talked shit about the content creators. Jenny Lee turned on me one time for supporting Road Dogg. The fucking irony is not lost on me. That now she's kissing his ass. When she turned on me and was super, oh my God, I'm so disgusted. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Yeah. Yep. But she's poor shaming me. Oh, she's buying Nutty Buddies for her kids. I said Nutter Butters, but that's something else. Nutty Buddies, the little Debbies. Because I was buying them because my ex would eat all of them and my son would go and look and there would be no snack cakes. So I started buying them their separate boxes. Like, here, this is yours. And Jay, put this in your room. And that was just hilarious to them, right? That was because it's ghetto, I guess, right? And, oh, Selfie's son says the N-word in her song. I never denied that. I play the intro every single time. I don't control what my sons say. I don't say that word. I don't. Okay. My sons are Hispanic. My mother is Afro-Latina, and I still don't say that word. But again, my sons are grown, and I put it on my channel. But they were mad that my son said the word, and Jenny Lee says it on a regular basis. That N-word rolled off her tongue effortlessly. So you know that that's a daily part of her vocabulary. I'm talking about the fake outrage. Oh my God, Macaulay Culkin. Her son says the N-word while I say the N-word too. She was mom shaming while we mom shamed the fuck out of her. I know, me either, Sunshine State of Mind, me either. And it doesn't mean I want to go to war with people, but fuck that. I can't support it. And like I said, if you don't know if I don't fuck with you, you won't see me in your chat. But y'all want to drag us for what? For what? We're not saying shit. I have the right to talk about Jenny Lee. Just like Bliss has the right to talk about Muzz. The fuck are y'all talking about? Megs has the right to talk about Jenny Lee. And can't nobody control what the fuck we say. Y'all bugging. I got proof that she was in your live chats making snide backwards insults at me. Remember me thinking that? Yep. And Bliss used to be like, yo, is she making backhanded comments towards me? And I used to, me, right? Maybe not. And that's what she's, again, notorious for. Because she was doing the same thing in a chat that Megs is a mod for. And Megs is not supposed to, like, feel no kind of way. Yeah, really crazy. I'm sorry. Y'all really crazy with that. I don't know, Jugs, because like making fun of me, I don't know, right? Because I don't understand why even bringing up the snack cakes. I don't get it. It's not like my son hid him under the bed or so. I don't fucking know. And Jenny Lee says, well, she got the nerve to talk about some girl with food under her bed. Yes, because Ileana Brown had plates of food under her bed. That shit brings roaches, mice, all kinds of shit. Yes, mice, rats carry bacteria. They bite your kid. Roaches climb in the baby's nose and ears. Yeah, yes. My son wasn't keeping them under the bed and shit. Like, it made no sense. Hey, Small Fry, how are you? I'm so sorry. It made no fucking sense. That's like someone saying that why does she buy her kids Starbucks cups? It makes no fucking sense. Oh, she had to buy. It made no sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, and this is the thing. I'm not fake. I say my opinion on my channel. I don't come here and pretend to be one thing and I'm a total other. Because what I say in private is the same thing I say in public. I don't talk about people's kids. I don't mock people's kids. I don't mock people for struggling. Oh, she had to buy her kids those dollar, juices, or she had to go to Dollar Tree to get her kids snacks. Like, she's feeding her kid. Why the fuck would I ever mock or make or shame somebody for not being able to afford things? I think that's smart, to shop smarter, save money when you can. It makes no sense. It's like double-handed. Oh, bitch had to ask people for groceries. That bitch is buying her kids Nutty Buddies. Like, hey, Sunstar, how are you, my beautiful friend? No, I'm good. It's just, this is old, and I don't care. People can have their opinions. Oh, Selfie bringing up old shit. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you, okay? Because if people are talking shit about you, you'll bring up all the old shit. None of this was ever dealt with. She's never owned it. And she want to keep talking hot shit. I'm going to remind her. I'm going to remind her of who's fake every day if I have to. Things I've always said, people who have money usually don't talk about it. Having money doesn't automatically make you a nice person. Doesn't make you a nice person, and it doesn't make you a happy person. Doesn't, right? Money can't buy you happiness, and it really can't. And it can't buy you class either. Okay? This is who I am. This is who I am, but I am not cruel to people. I'm not cruel to people. And it's not because I'm broke. Like that's not a thing. That's not a thing. People have no idea. They have no idea. They assume because I was doing bad that they know my whole life or they know my character, and they don't. They don't. This heifer plans to do a live stream about this. How can she even defend herself against? And that's why she's going to do a live coming at Megs and Shay and me. Have at it, Jenny Lee. Have at it. Because I have the truth on my side, girl. I have the truth on my side. I did nothing to you. Nothing. Nothing to you for you to talk about my children like this. If you think I'm a bitch, that's fine. If that's fine, you can have that opinion. You lied. You told people you never spoke about people's kids, and you were outraged when people spoke about your kids. And I was too. I defended Jenny Lee. Guys, even after I knew that she had talked shit about me, I still defended her when people talked about her kids on my channel. I did. It's still on my channel. I defended her. Even knowing that she talked about my sons, because I still feel like nobody's kids should be weaponized. Nobody's. I made shorts about Tira's kids being talked about. And y'all know how I feel about her. Right is right. Like, no, leave people's kids alone. Whether they're minors or adults, leave people's kids alone. Leave people's families alone. Don't talk about my kids. My kids are not on my channel. My kids don't give their opinions here. None of my family does. Don't come for my family because of the stupid things I say. Direct it towards me. I can handle it. That's what I'm saying. And she pretends like she doesn't do it. What are you going to do? Oh, show Meg's DMs? I don't care. Anything Meg said, I don't give a fuck. That is my friend. Megs is my friend. She's always come to me and told me how she felt. So I already know. I know when Megs was mad at me because she would come to me and tell me, Cindy, I'm putting you in a timeout. She would dead ass tell me that. And there was one time she was mad at me and I was talking to her mom, Shay, and Shay was like, just give her some space. Just give her some space. I would gauge when it was time to talk to Megs through Shay. Shay, hey, is Megs ready? Not yet. Not yet, Selfie. I'm like, all right, 2 more weeks. So she was always honest with me. So there's nothing you could tell me about her. And I respect that. I respect honest people that tell me, yo, I'm mad at you. I don't agree with what you said. I think you handled this situation wrong, and I just need a break from you right now, or I'm gonna lose my shit on you. I respect that all day. Own your shit. Own your shit. And that's all I wanted from Jenny Lee, was to her to come and be like, yo, I said some bullshit. That's it. But she couldn't do that. And then she continued to talk shit. She continued to talk shit like she was Billy Badass. She did 4-hour lives on Just Ann and Abadabs, a situation that was none of her fucking business, might I add, right? Abadabs had to ask her for months to take the video down. She didn't. And at the end of that live, she talked shit on me and JJ too. She deadass accused JJ, because JJ does gardening. You guys know. So JJ was talking about gardening. Jenny Lee's going to say, she's mocking my child because I put a picture up of my daughter gardening. Like, she jumped all the way out the window. And then went on to accuse JJ of that in her live. And of course, is deleted, right? Because all of her drama is deleted from her channel. And then she has the nerve to put up a community post. I don't do drama on my channel. Yeah, because you're fake. Because you do it everywhere else. Everywhere else that you think your supporters won't see it. You're fake. You're a fucking coward. I say it here where people can unsubscribe, never fuck with me again, drag me all over everywhere. I say it here because I stand on it, 10 toes down. You're a fraud. You're a fucking fraud. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So that's why I'm addressing it. I'm not addressing it to be a bully. She's continuing to talk shit, guys. She's continuing to talk shit, and I'm going to keep reminding her. I'm going to keep reminding her. There's nothing she could say about me. There's nothing I've done to her. Nothing. I called you out because you're a fake, phony bitch. That's it. But you might want to tell people why I called you out. You might want to tell people why I feel the way I feel about you, Jenny Lee, because you smiled in my face. All right? And tried to stuff flowers up my ass. No, thank you. Okay? No, thank you. If someone speaks on you, you have the right to respond. I've never said anything that I won't own. Have I been wrong? Yes, but I'll never say I didn't say. Exactly. I own my shit. I know I've said some stupidity out of my mouth. Trust me. You know? Just got the seal of approval then. Thanks, Jenny. Dollar Tree got really, yes, jugs, hell yeah, they do. What? They got the these fruit cream icy ice creams. My sons love them. Chocolate covered. My sons live for them. $5 at Dollar Tree. The vanilla ice cream with the chocolate covered, $5 at Dollar Tree. My kids love for those. The Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches, my kids live for those. I get them in Dollar Tree. All you have to do is check the expiration date. That's it. And you're good money. I get snacks there, I get my candy there, I get the chips there. Ain't no shame in that. Ain't no shame in that. I know not everyone will be happy about this, but I'm so proud that all of you have chosen to stay away from them. I really enjoy all of you, and that side was the only reason I wasn't invested. And I understand, small fry, and thank you. And thank you for even reconsidering. You know what I mean? I made mistakes, guys. I do. I do, and I'm going to make, I don't know what that was. Sorry about that. I'm going to make mistakes tomorrow, but one thing you can always be sure of is that I'm going to own it. I'm going to own it. And my two cardinals, lovebirds, male and female, just flew up onto me. More approval. Yep, those are signs. Those are signs. I'm telling you. Shay, you do have a money tree, girl. Money does grow on trees, right? Because money's paper trees. But yeah, Shay does have a money tree in her backyard. She does. Don't let her fool you. Hi, my Michelle. How are you, my beautiful girl? I think so. She said she was going to address this one time only, and then she's done. She wants her crafty subs not to pay attention to it. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Because if you lie, we're going to come with the truth and receipts, right? We're not just going to come with hearsay. We're going to come with receipts, with proof of just the snake you are. My child and I have separate snacks, but my kids' snacks are tastier, right, than the air and cardboard. Girl, you mean those rice cakes? I hate those rice cakes, only music. I could never get into rice cakes, bro. I can't. Fuck losing weight. I'm like, listen, Linda. I can't torture myself. But yeah, always, my sons will always get better than me. I will happily spend my last dollar on my sons, and they're grown, and nothing's changed with that. I will stay broke and happy if my sons are hungry, if they need something. My sons know that, and that's why we're so close. I have amazing sons that love me because we have a bond. We have a bond, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. Y'all know I'm not. My sons are not perfect, but we love each other. Nobody can take that from us. No one can take that from us. No matter what people try to say on the internet because they think they know my lives, they don't know my life. They don't know my life. I have better snacks while also on a budget. Just got my kids clothes because I go broke for them. Exactly, Megs. Exactly. Happily, right? We'll, as parents, we go broke for our kids, and it's happy. When I used to go school shopping for my kids, I would be dead ass broke, but I was so happy because I knew my kids were going to be confident. You know, showing up for your kids is important. My kids were going to be confident. My kids didn't have to worry about not having their uniform. My kids didn't have to worry about not having their school supplies. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't a thing. That wasn't a thing, no matter what people think about me. And it was hard a few years ago, dealing, like I was always playing catch up. Always things would go missing. I had to replace them. Controllers, $60 controllers. Mom, my controller's gone. I would have to go to GameStop, replace the controllers. I was always playing catch up. And anybody that knows about playing catch up, it's nearly impossible to catch up. $300 sneakers going missing. How can I replace that? Owing money to people and they're calling me, you got to pay this, that, and the third. It was always playing a game of catch up. And people helped me, and I was grateful for that. But I'm not there no more. I removed myself. The dollar you spend on Nutter Butter isn't going to help pay your groceries. Buying a 6-pack of beer for $10 because life sucks doesn't help pay your $500 light bill. This world sucks. We just want to be right. I've given strangers money or bought things for them when they've been at the register and I have been short. You get what you give. Exactly the other day, and I'm not saying this to brag or anything. It's so funny. The other day I was going into the city to meet, right? To have lunch. And I got off at the Port Authority because that's where I get off. And I saw not Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts. I love the frozen coffees at Dunkin' Donuts. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get me a frozen coffee. So there was this man there and he's like, could you buy me a cuculada? And I'm like, what? He's like, a cuculada. I'm like, a culada? And he starts laughing. Oh, it's I said, yeah, you could call it cuculada if you want. And I said, and I didn't have a lot of money, but it's summertime. This man has nothing. I may have a little, but this man has nothing. And he wasn't asking me for money. He was asking me to get him something to drink on a hot summer day. So I said, sure, I'll get you. What kind? Blueberry. So I go and I say, can I have a blueberry colada? And he's standing there. And then he says, can you take me to Dwayne Reed and get me a pair of shorts? I said, do. Now you're doing a little too much. Now you're doing that. And he started laughing. He said, all right, yeah, I'm doing a little too much. And I gave him his colada and I went about my day. And it made me happy because the little bit, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I remember being homeless. I remember that. You know what I mean? And I may not have a lot, but I'm willing to share it when I can. And that's not often that I can, but when I am, I'm going to do it. I'll see somebody hungry. I'll give them something if I can, because I remember being there. This is about Cindy's kids and horrible accusations made against them, her and them. Sin has the right to show the truth. 10 years from now, if Jenny Lee continues to lie. Exactly. Love you, Megs. You're probably gone already. Yeah, exactly. Facts, because if there's one person I will go completely psycho over, it's my kid. Right. I would never talk like that about anyone else's. Exactly. That Amber chick. Never. Because I know what it is. I don't want nobody talking about mine's like that. So why would I ever talk about somebody else's like that? I wouldn't. I can't fix my mouth to do that. I just cannot. And that's why people get mad. Oh, Selfie thinks she's better. No, because I haven't done it. How is that me thinking I'm better than? I just don't do that kind of shit. I support people who say some fucked up things sometimes. Yeah. And I have foot in mouth a lot. But I don't say that shit and I don't agree with it when it's done at all. There were so many receipts a lot of people haven't seen and Jenny Lee doesn't even know about. She maybe want to think twice about that live. I'm hoping her deleting that community post is her reconsidering for her own benefit, and we're not threatening her. But again, we're not lying. We're not defaming you, none of that, right? I'm going to sue you, send you a C&D. Send it, bitch. Send it. Because you keep talking shit, we're going to correct it. I don't care. You can't shut people up from defending themselves. Hi, Wind Whispers. How are you? She's going to dig her own hole. No way can she validate this. It's like seeing the evidence and still trying to say it was exactly. And she did, though. And that's why she's mad at Megs, because she was lying to Megs, saying she never did this, it's a lie. And then when Megs heard it on my channel, Megs was like, bro, that was you. That was you. And not only did you talk shit, you said disgusting shit. You said disgusting shit. Untrue shit. Untrue. She's passing lighters to her kids. Her son is doing meth. No, the fuck he's not. And she would be in my lives, guys. She was a member. She was a member to my channel till December. Yeah, till December, last December, when I finally was like, yo, a video's coming. And that's when she no longer renewed her membership. She was a member to my channel till December. The fuck? You heard all my lives, girl. You heard all my lives. You know, you knew, and you didn't remember. And it never happened, she said first. Then she said she didn't remember saying it. So that's the kind of shit you talk on a regular basis, that you don't even remember that kind of shit? That's crazy to me. She's a liar. She remembered saying it. And then she tried to blame it all on Marissa. Marissa didn't make you say the shit you said. Are a very select group of people that only ones we can talk to about stuff from years ago. Exactly, right? Only a certain people could talk about shit that happened to them anytime they want. Anybody else has to shut up. Why are you dredging up old shit? Because she doesn't shut the fuck up. Because she doesn't shut the fuck up. And I'm not saying she has to shut the fuck up in general, but you're not going to lie on me, say that I'm fake and this, bitch, I'm going to pull your card every time. I'm going to pull your card every time. When I became a mama, I caught mama feelings. I will go to prison for my child. I don't want me either. With a smile, only music. With a smile. Skipping into the fucking jail for my kids. And jail is my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare. I'm telling you, going to jail, being away from my babies for a year scared me straight. But for my sons, I will go to jail skipping. Fuck with my sons. And what Cindy is going over was never public until it was. No one knew. No one knew. And I didn't want to, I felt bad. Like I felt bad, dead ass. I was like, damn, if she just comes and talks to me, I wouldn't have made the video. I wouldn't have made the video. No one would have known besides the people that heard it on Marissa's members only. Nobody else would have known. But she continued to go into chat. People are liars. I ain't say shit. Oh, show everything that I said about Cindy. Oh, really, bitch? Oh, really, bitch? Okay, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Gave her 3 months to come to me like a woman. She was viewing my TikTok and could have sent me a DM on TikTok. Fuck you viewing my TikTok for? Weird shit. Yes, JJ did just post some new plants she got. Yes. I never even seen the pic of her kid. I garden year round. She was grasping and reaching for anything to drag me for. Yeah, because she didn't like us and was looking for reasons. And you're gonna outrage people, right? She's talking about my, toddler. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Jenny. Hi, Stina Marie. The best was when she got stuck with the name cockroaches for weeks trying to, yes. And I got dragged for that. Right? And she did. She's this crafting channel and she changed her name to come at Tira and she couldn't change it back for 14 days. That's the kind of shit she does. And her facade of her perfect channel was starting to crumble, like she likes to say. That's who she is. This facade of this person, this crafting queen, that's all just smoke and mirrors. She's fake, phony. She talks about everybody behind their backs that she's supposed to be friends with. And that's on God. That's on God. She pretends to support people and talks the craziest shit about them. That is also a fact. Show me where the fuck I do that. Show me where the fuck I do that. Nowhere. We all know if JJ didn't do it, I did. It's always, yes, it's Jay. It's Shay and JJ's fault. Yes, JJ loves plants. Right? Where's your life? I will go to every sub that comments on her channel and tag them in every video everyone has ever done on her. Don't play with me. She needs to just stop. You don't like us, all this stuff. We don't like you either, bitch. The feeling is mutual, but you're not gangster. I'm not scared of nobody. You're the most scared, cowardly lion I've ever met in my life, bitch. You are the definition of a cowardly lion. You talk tough, you huff and puff. Shut the fuck up, okay? I say my shit on my channel. I say my shit, and I've tried to stay away from drama, but I'm not that far removed. You want to talk shit, I'm going to bring it to you. And people could feel any way they want about that. They can be like, oh, I am not here for the drama. I understand that and I respect that. And sorry to see you go. But when certain things happen, I'm going to address it. That's it. And that's all. I spend more on my dog than I do myself. Exactly. He's your son, right? A lot of people have their pets and that is their children. Like my son, Stormy is his child. You can't tell him any different, My snacks were like that too when I was in the AF, in the Air Force. Now I don't have to do that. Exactly. As I said, you asked for this, Jenny. Keep lying. I'll play that recording on a loop on my channel. I'll tag you too so that everyone can hear how the real Jen. And that's why I didn't want to commentate so much. And that's why I didn't just play the video because I was animated. I was very animated when I reacted to that audio in my video. And I interjected a lot. And I didn't want to interject as much. I wanted it to play. And I wasn't trying to be nasty towards Marissa, but it still brings up some feelings. It does. And and I tried to keep my commentary as minimal as I could, but it still brings me rage. Brings me rage. It brings me fucking rage. Yeah, exactly. Jug sees the truth also. I've heard Jackie be disrespectful as fuck to Jugs and I don't understand that. Dropped me when I didn't pick her over Megs. I told her I wasn't picking people, and Jackie would always talk down to me on panel. And I'm sorry about that, Jugs. And I'm sorry about that. You're not a child, and you deserve to be spoken to with respect. And you shouldn't have had to choose. You shouldn't have had to pick. And I don't know why Jackie's even picking. Jenny Lee has created this. Jenny Lee's talking shit about Megs. Megs has the right to handle her ass on a silver platter. I don't understand this entitled attitude that Jenny Lee and others can say anything they want out of their mouths and don't talk about them, or we're coming for you. Come for us. I don't care. You guys are just showing how wrong you are because you're involving yourself in something that has nothing to do with you. That's none of your business. I do good things with my money. If someone needs something, always Shay, always. Shay always looks out for people. Yeah, exactly. I will always help my friends that need help. That's none of anyone's business. I certainly do not buy my friends. It's rare that they even need anything. So the accusation is exactly. It's ridiculous. I put up with her till recently when she did something, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I went off on her, like I've said. Hi to Jenny in chat, but that's it. I'm not her friend, and I get it. Mama. And I decided to stop me, right? And I get it. Drop me. Oh, okay, yeah. And that's the thing. I don't want anybody like to pick a side, but I'm going to defend myself, and I'm going to speak up when I know the truth. I'm not going to let her lie on Megs and Shay. I'm not going to let her try to intimidate them because they did nothing wrong. They did nothing wrong. She's wrong in this whole situation, and she lied about it. She lied about it, and she not only did she lie, but she talked shit like she was in the right. And you're talking shit about Megs in the chat, and Megs is deleting comments, and then it's a big deal? No. And Megs is not the one either. Megs has a whole fucking channel where she will tell you about yourself and show the receipts. Megs owns her shit. I don't know what you think. You don't have a gotcha moment on Megs. You do not. Because there's nothing you could tell me about Megs that Megs hasn't told me herself. So if that was your little thing, you're dead ass wrong with that. You're dead ass wrong with that. There's no way. You did. That's still my favorite deodorant. She sent me the Sol de Janeiro deodorant. I love it. I went and I got the body spray. JJ sent me the big bum bum cream. That is my favorite lotion ever. Listen, when I wear that, it's like, girl, you smell edible. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah. There are days when I need $5, but on payday, I'll give that $5 away to a homeless person without exactly, Sarah Q, right? Because that's how you keep your blessings. That's how you keep your blessings, you know? She always put me down, and I had enough. She was so jealous of me being, and it's weird. It's weird, this thing, like, I don't understand that. Like, friends should be able to be around each other without this. It reeks of low self-esteem. It does. This need for attention all the time. I need to be the focus of attention. I need to be the center of the room. Like, it's weird. Go to your own channel. You'll be the center of attention there, right? It's your channel. I don't know, man. I just don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Yeah. Good for you. I promise you that it was a blessing in disguise. Never let people make you choose a side. You're a real one for not dropping Megs when she wanted you to. Exactly. People that try to make you choose a side have chosen for you. I know disrespect here. Just a question. Why did everyone support Roadhog when he was talking about other people's children? Most of you were in his chats. Do you feel differently? The thing is, and sometimes you don't realize, I'm gonna speak for me. sometimes I was so angry and my dislike for people kind of blinded me, but when I saw it was too much, when anybody I support says too much, I take a step back and I can own that I've made many mistakes and been in chats when horrible things were said. And in hindsight, of course, I'm like, that wasn't okay. And that's why I've come and I've apologized. And I try to be better about that. But I'm a hypocrite. I'm human. I have my biases. And sometimes my dislike for people allows things that I wouldn't normally allow. And and I genuinely apologize for that. And I try to do better. I do. So I am very selective of which chats I go into, because you can just go into a chat and say hi, and then the person on the panel says some old bullshit, and now you're guilty by association. And that's why I try to judge people on what comes out of their mouths. Judge me for what I said in the chat while that was going on. Did I drag children? And I understand it matters that you were in a chat, but I think that that's a slippery slope once we start doing that, because I think everyone's been caught in a chat where a content creator has said some old bullshit at one point or another, and you didn't know that that was going to be said. And then you're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? So that's why I try to judge people on what they say in the chat. What were you saying? What were you adding to that conversation? I think that that's important. And I can promise you, I've never dragged somebody's kid. I've never said, yeah, fuck that bitch, she's a piece of shit mom, in a chat. I've never said that because I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all. Just because I'm in someone's chat doesn't mean I support every single thing that they say. Also, when people talk about other kids, yes, me too. Me too. When I start hearing kids brought up, I'll back out of the chat. I will definitely back out of the chat, because that's the only way I can show I'm not with the shits. I'm not with the shit. I've already in the chat. I've been interacting in the chat. They'll say something I don't agree with. You won't see me commenting, because that's the only way. I'm not down with this. You know what I mean? A lot of times you want to say something and it'll just make it a bigger issue. And I try to deal with things privately, like talk to people privately, not call them out unless it's like some egregious shit. But usually I can walk away silently. And that's what I try to do. And I've been dragged for trying to walk away silently because people can't handle that. Ain't no one gonna make me do something I don't want to do. I love my little family. They really do care and have done some amazing things. And that's the way it should be. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Yeah, we don't have to argue. You gave your opinion. That's it. We spoke out on that. If Tara truly cared, she would have stopped saying it over and over again. Her sister's son will hear her constantly mentioning his birth mother, saying he was actualized. Yeah, and that's the thing. We have to be responsible. Yeah, that was karma, right? We have to be aware of the part we play, right? If I'm arguing, going back and forth with somebody, and I know that there's people that don't like me on the internet. So that's why I'm very careful with what I share now, because I know that people don't like me the same way I have biases. People have biases. So everything I say is going to outrage them one way or the other, right? So I'm very careful with what I share now, because I have to protect my family. I have to protect my sons. So I don't share about them, because then people can speculate or whatever, but they won't ever get it coming from me. My sons are not on YouTube, so I'm not going to make the choice for them to share their lives on YouTube. I share little anecdotes, little tonterias in passing. That's it. I don't share where my sons work, none of that, because I want to protect my sons. And I know how YouTube works now. YouTube was a learning curve for me. I had no idea this shit was a regular thing. So I have to protect my kids. I can't expect a courtesy from people that is not realistic. Everybody's boundaries, everybody's morals are different. So kids are off limits for me, but kids are not off limits for everybody. So I have to protect mine. I have to protect mine. I know, Terry Lynn, and it's okay. You have your questions, and we may not agree with the answers and all of that. I get it. Hi, Teresa, my girl. How are you, mama? I meant Jenny dropped me, and Jackie was the one that treated me like a child on panel and talked down. I get it. I understand what you said, Judge. And that's a good thing that she dropped you. She fake as fuck. She probably was talking crazy about you. She was talking the craziest, recklessest shit about you. Just be grateful Jenny dropped you before y'all were ever friends, Jugs, right? Exactly. Jenny blocked me everywhere when I asked her if she bought her on Twitter. That's it. That's it. You crossed the line. You crossed the line. How dare you? How dare you question Martha Stewart? How dare you? Don't you ever question Martha Stewart. The fuck out of here. She's a fucking fraud, bro. I may not be able to help people with money because I'm on a budget, but I will help any way I can, supporting exactly, and that's all, right? That's all. There's so many different ways to show support. Sometimes I'll walk by somebody and I'll just say good morning, and you'll see them smile, like you could see that they're lost in thought. The other day I said good morning to a lady, she cursed me out, so be careful with that. You know, I was walking by a lady and she was sitting there with her bata, with her nightgown. And I walked by and I was like, good morning. And so I walked by and she said, good morning. So I'm like, okay. And I said, thank you. Oh, you said thank you. Fuck you and your good morning. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. You know what I mean? So at first I didn't know what she was saying, but then I heard her yelling at me. I'm like, oh shit. So be careful. Some people are not morning people and they don't want your good morning, but you know, things like that help, you know? Friends also do not let people up on their panel to addict shame another friend like Cindy. Yeah. Nope. 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 I wouldn't let anybody come up here and addict shame anybody. People know that's not a thing. You're going to talk down to people that are struggling with addiction. This is not the channel for you. This is not the channel for you. So nobody, no shade, never. That's not a thing. I've been friends with Shay for a long time, and I would never disrespect her or any of my friends by asking them to choose a side. I don't even bring her the bullshit. I don't. She sees it. If she doesn't see it, she doesn't need to. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to convince my friends that I'm always right. I don't. We're friends. Our friendship has nothing to do with any exterior people or any of that. Our friendship is us. That's it. It doesn't, depend on somebody else or none of that. And I will never change that. Am I raking? How are you, my girl? And the mother raising that child wanted it dropped. It was Tira who refused to drop it, but did nothing legally. I would have called the popo immediately. Yeah, I would have too. You fuck with my kids like that, I'm calling popo. I listen, okay? And I'm not a cop caller. I don't call cops because people want to, talk shit about me. Oh, she said I'm a bitch. That's it. I'm calling popo. You threaten the lives of my sons, I'm calling the police, right? Because then if my sons got to defend themselves, at least there's a paper trail that I call the police. You know what I mean? I ain't stupid because my sons can defend themselves. One of my sons is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. So you just, forewarn, but I'm going to have a paper trail so that if something goes down, you knock on my door and my sons handle you, they know I tried to handle it the other way before my sons had to handle you. And I'm not threatening people. I'm just warning y'all. You don't want to come to my house. Same way I wouldn't go to anybody else's house. If I go to somebody else's house, I got to be prepared for what may happen, right? If it were my little boy, I would handle it legally and never mention it again. I wouldn't want it to keep being out there. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to keep the story going. I would want it to cease. So I wouldn't bring it up anymore. That's just me, and I'm not judging anybody else, but again, you have to look at the part you play in it, especially when it's about our families and our children. We have to protect them. And sometimes it's being the bigger person, people's egos. My ego is never more important than my son's, never. And again, I'm not mother of the year. That's just the fucking facts. My ego and feeling like I have to be right on YouTube will never be more important than my son's. That's just not a thing. My kids don't even know my username and they're adults, right? I don't ever want my kids to hear my username come up. They would have snapped hearing me call the C or being right to be on Tinder. And one of my sons did hear and was getting invested. was getting invested, going to people, detractors or people that don't like me, going watching their videos, and that's my problem child, right? Because he's a hardhead. And I was like, stop watching it. Why the hell are you watching it? Like he was mad, enraged. I'm like, stop watching it. You know, he's like, they don't know you. What they're saying is lies. I'm like, exactly. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Stop watching it. And I had to really tell him, stop watching it. He was really angry. He was really angry. So I don't want my sons to watch my channel. I don't. Not because I'm ashamed, but because I don't want them to become invested and become angry. You know, my sons don't know how they're not on YouTube. So they take this shit serious. They hear somebody talking about their mother like that. It's on site. You know what I mean? Like they're like, oh, who the fuck they think they talking to? Especially if it's a dude. My sons want to go see you. And I can't have that. I can't have that. Not over YouTube. You know? Yeah, I know. I know. She said her name. Just by being kind, you never know whose life. Exactly. Cleansing the chat. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm gonna share. Just becomes overbearing, and there comes a time when enough is enough. Exactly, sunshine state of mind. Exactly. Enough was enough, and I put myself first and said my piece. Exactly. Of course, you're welcome. You're welcome. I do have biases, and I've put myself in stupid situations because of that. Because of my anger, because of my dislike for somebody. And I had to check myself. I had to be like, Cindy, but if you stand against this, you can't say it's okay because it's done to her. You know what I mean? It has to remain across the board. And I had to check myself. It's not about anybody else checking me. It's about me checking myself. I was like, Cindy, you say that's not a thing. You're not down with that. So you have to be about it. And that's when I had to remove myself. That's when I really had to remove myself because it's not okay no matter who it's said to, you know? Yes, stop watching it. Best advice ever. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys my BoxyCharm. And then Thursday, I will be here to do a members only live. I had a procedure. I'm not going to share too much, but I was supposed to have an operation and I still didn't have it. So instead of the operation, I had a procedure where they just like removed a few layers of the lining of my uterus. And I'm in pain, but I'm okay. It's much better than having my whole thing removed. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be punched into menopause. So I will get it done when I'm ready. But so I've been in a lot of pain. I've had a headache for like 4 days. I have no headache today, which is a good thing. So I've been trying to take it easy. That's why I haven't been live. I wanted to do a live on Saturday or Sunday, but I wasn't feeling up to it. I was just out of commission. So I just wanted to explain that. Your sons are all men now. They are going to want to defend. And that's exactly why I don't want them watching it, because my sons then do want to defend me. And I don't want that. I don't want my sons in this mess, because if my sons get involved, then I can't be mad if people start coming for my sons, right? I can't be mad at that. That's why I tell my sons, don't even come on my channel. Don't involve yourself in YouTube. You know, stick to your video games and all of that. And that's it. I don't want them involved in this at all. I'm sorry. That's awesome. Your son did martial arts. I did too. In high school, I was practicing with my BO staff in my room for an attorney, but my mom didn't knock. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, Reagan, that's bendito. I'm so sorry for your mom. My brother actually owns a jiu-jitsu gym. My brother studied jiu-jitsu for a long time. And so my sons would study martial arts, and my son is really, really good at jiu-jitsu. It takes a lot of discipline. But my brother actually owns a gym, and my brother's a beast with it. Like, it's crazy. And he was a Marine. You know, he served 2 tours of duty, one in Iraq and one in Afghanistan. And he came home, and now he opened up his own jiu-jitsu gym. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is not a game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to get my sons to fight nobody. Like, because it will be abuse. It'll be abuse. It'll be abuse. It won't be a fair fight. My Steven. I saw my Steven. I'm sorry, my Steven. Hi, baby. Love you too, my girl. You know? Troll them is what I say. Right? Your babysitting the chat. Love you, my Meg. Thank you. It will. It's going away. It's not that bad. So let me show you my box. I was excited about my box, actually. Let me put the box there. Sorry, I'm all in your face. So I'll start off with the small things first and show you the best thing last. Oh shit, I took my, oh shit. One of them I took out. Oh no, it's here. Okay, sorry. So the first thing I got, so with BoxyCharm, they pick 2 items for you, and then they allow you to pick 3. Look, I forgot how to fucking count. You get 5 full-size products, right? They choose 2 for you when they're setting up your box, and then they allow you to pick 3. What the fuck? I keep doing this. They allow you to pick 3. So this was one of the choice items I picked, the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil, the Brow Wiz. I love it, but I picked it in the wrong color. I picked it in taupe. I should have picked dark brown. They had, because you do like a quiz of your hair color, and so when you get like complexion products, they're pretty good with my complexion products. My ass, instead of picking dark brown, I changed the selection to taupe. And this shit is too light, so it doesn't really do shit. But I just whatever. So I messed up. This was my mistake changing the color, but the pencil is amazing. So I do like it. I'm just gonna have to suck it up. I also got a K Voss lip potion. This is an overnight lip mask. This is really good. It's so hydrating. I put it on at night. Ooh, my lips super juicy. So this is what it looks like. It has like a little bit of color, like it's like pinkish, but it's not really like too pigmented. You guys, I'm sweating like a savage. I don't know why. We have the AC on, like central air, but I get hyped up and I get hot. Hey, Popcorn, how are you, my girl? How you doing, sweetie? So that was my second choice item. My third choice item was Lunar Beauty. They have liquid blushes. I love Lunar Beauty. I love Lunar Beauty. Water. Oh yeah. Hydrate. I gotta show you guys. Bliss made a short with the with me, my stupidity. So I'm gonna show you before we end. That shit was hilarious. Hydrate. So I got, the color is Fuego Fuchsia. Fuego means fire. So Fuego Fuchsia. This is the shade I picked. I haven't opened it yet because I have the Rare Beauty liquid blush and I have some Ciate London liquid blushes. So I don't want to open it, So this is, their packaging is beautiful. Manny MUA always has the black. He had like the white that fades into the clear, but he's changed it to the black. Lunar Beauty, love it. So I'm excited to use this. I've heard so many good things about it, and I like liquid blushes. So I'm excited about this. Then I got a Keys Soul Care. This is Alicia Keys skincare brand. This is the Firm Belief Smoothing Peptide Cream. So it's a moisturizer that has peptides in it. I'm all about that. Oh my God, my hair looks crazy, y'all. My hair looks crazy as hell. Shit, I am really Consuela. I'm telling you, when I say I'm Consuela, I'm not even lying. Jesus Christ. What's going on with this hair? Okay, whatever. Because people look back and they're like, yo, who is this lady? She looked crazy as hell. So this is what it looks like. This is like the packaging. It's not that big. And there's not that much in it. But you don't have to use a lot. I saw somebody do a review on it, and she said a little bit goes a long way. So I'm excited about this because JJ had sent me a glow serum that's like you put underneath your base makeup. And I don't wear foundation, but I put it on and it gives me like a glow, like it makes your skin shine without being greasy. It's so pretty. So, and then the last thing I got, the most excited, was a paleta. I got a palette. Iconic London. I used to have so many Iconic London palettes when I was in Brooklyn. You guys can surmise why I no longer have them, but that is okay. This one is the Treat Yourself eyeshadow palette. That's the name of it. Treat Yourself. Okay, then. I like that it comes with this, so I could cover the mirror. And these are the colors. They look swatched because yes, I did. I swatched them. I have a problem. As soon as I get a palette, I swatch them. So these are the colors. They have like some metallics. They have shimmers and then a few metallics. And the metallics are beautiful. Iconic London, their eyeshadows are really nice. So I'm excited. The greens don't really look that good on me. Like these light greens, they make me look washed out. So I don't know. I would have to play around with it to find a way to use the greens in a way that doesn't make me look like 80s, like I'm wearing eyeshadow from the 80s. Yeah, if you know, you know. I used to wear the lilac, like the pastels, and like, so I don't want to look like that, like I'm in the 80s. So I got to find a way to incorporate the green without it just making me look washed out. I've never used a liquid or cream. Oh no, girl, listen, but you know what you can do? You can put it on the back of your hand. You don't have to put it directly on your face, because if you put it directly on your face, you're going to get a lot more pigment. Or, so you could put it on the back of your hand. You take a beauty blender or a brush and then use it from there. You can control more how much, and you can also put it on your hand, on the back of your hand, and blend it out, and you can see how pigmented it is, so you can know how much to use. Because I did that with Rare Beauty. Oh my God, I put it directly on my face like TikTok. Boop, boop, boop. My shit was red. I was like, oh shit, oh shit. Had to wash it off and start all over again. And it's always better to start off less and build it up than to start off with too much and then you have to redo your whole face. So I always recommend start off with a little bit and add more to it. Yeah, fingertips are good because your hands are warm, your fingers are warm. So a lot of people use their fingertips. I do too. Like if I'm out and I want to retouch it, I'm going to do it with my fingertips. I'm going to wash my hands and then I'm going to use my fingertips because it's warmth. So it melts the product into your face. There's nothing wrong with using your own fingers on your own face. You know what I mean? So I definitely recommend that. Fingers are warm, so it's not a bad thing. Hey, just saying, how are you? I'm playing catch up, so I'm behind. Layoff Jenny Lee. She's a big deal, y'all. Gwyneth Paltrow, beware. Goop has nothing on crack. I'm telling you, she is the up and coming. She is the shit, right? I can only dream to be in her shoes. Like that's not a thing. And I swear to God, I wouldn't have mentioned her, but she just doesn't shut the fuck up. She doesn't. She doesn't. And then, nah. And the comments that I was sent, no. And then you want to be coming from Megs? Like, no, Megs did nothing to her either. Megs didn't like being lied to. You straight up lied to her. I would never lie to my friends. If they come to me, Cindy, you said this, I'm like, nope, knowing that I said it. Like, the fuck? That's so disrespectful to my friends. You know what I mean? And then it wasn't even about me at that point. You dead ass lied to Megs, and she had an issue. You lied to her. And not only that, you told her you never spoke about my kids. Like, you're bugging. It's not a dream, Cindy. Exactly. I'm good with me. Imperfect, hair a mess, looking like Consuela. I'm good with me. I don't want to be anybody else. I'm happy with me. And again, I'm not bullying her. I'm not harassing her. None of that. She wants to talk shit. We're going to talk shit. And we're going to remind her of who's fake, of who's the liar. She want to make a whole community tab, which is now deleted, calling Megs a liar and talking about Shay without saying Shay's name. She's going to show. You ain't going to show shit, Jenny. You ain't going to show shit because you're the only one that throws rocks and hides your hands. Do that live stream. Nobody gives a fuck, girl. Nobody gives a fuck because you have nothing, no groundbreaking information on anybody, nothing. You're a fraud and you still won't own it. You still won't own it. Nobody's scared of you. Nobody's scared of you, girl. Nobody's scared of you. That's a fact. So let me show you guys real quick the short bliss, because last time I was live, my dumb ass, I don't know what happened. It like muted me and I didn't know it was muted for the longest time. Bliss and all my chat was like selfie. And I was still la 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 talking to myself. Nobody could hear me. Oh shit, what am I doing? And Bliss made a short out of it. That shit is hilarious. She's too funny. Her captions were freaking hilarious. So let me show you guys. And then we're going to get out of here. And I'll be back Thursday for members only, guys. Like I said, no matter what. So we can talk. There's some things that I want to talk about that I don't say publicly because I'm not because I'm afraid. I just don't want it plastered all over, and my chat can talk more freely without their comments being plastered all over YouTube because people want to be a-holes about it. So that's just the thing. I love when someone says I genuinely am. I promise you. I promise you. You know, there are things that I'm working on with myself, but I am content with myself. Okay, let me show you guys. Oh shit, which one is it? Oh, right here. Sorry. I use an eye cream and then I moisturize my face and then I use it says the time Cindy broke the internet. Wait, let me rewind this. Sorry. That shit.
Hey, Mama.
I don't know how she gets these deer
Hey,
to
Mama.
come so close, man. What the hell? I wish. That's not a thing here. That's not a thing here. You're lucky we get raccoons. That's it. I use an eye cream and then I moisturize my face and then I use a la 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 talking to myself the whole time like an idiot. And nobody can hear me. Nobody can hear me. And the whole time they're screaming in the chat. Shake it, girl. Because I was saying Salinas. Everybody loves Salinas. Jesus. That is hilarious. I was talking about the damn palette. Oh, look. Sounds like the ocean. She said, seriously, though, y'all, what the fuck was that? I don't know what that was. That did sound like water and crashing waves. That's so fucking weird. That was so... Guys, can you hear me now? Holy shit, I was muted for like... How long was I muted? How long was I muted? I was muted for like 15 minutes. Yo, I had no idea. I'm such an idiot, bro. I had no fucking idea. That is hilarious. House Labs. No, I want to. Oh my God. People have talked so good about the House Labs concealer and the Danessa Myrix. JJ sent me some stuff, but I have to. I need a good concealer. I need a good, because I'm 48 and I need concealers that, will help my under eyes, not look all cakey and stuff. Because I'm telling you, I've been using the Kosas concealer with the Kosas powder and it makes it look airbrushed. Like any other time under my eyes look toe down from the flow down, like super dry. But I've been using that eye cream that I got from Dollar Tree and I've been using it, it's like a gel. And I use it under my eyes. I let it sit. Then I use a moisturizer on my face. And then I use the baby skin primer. And it's really, my under eyes look pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. And these are the lashes that Bliss Chris sent me. Oh my God, I love them. 20D. They're beautiful. The lash glue that it came with, I don't really like it. I like the seal, but the Bond is not better than the Kiss brand. I already had to take some of the lashes off and use my Kiss brand Bond and redo them. The lashes are amazing. The glue, I don't like it too much, but I do like the seal part of it because it has a little ball at the end, so I could seal the top. Because I like to seal the glue on the bottom and the top. And usually they come with the mascara wand and it's hard to put it on the top. But that one has a ball so you can hold it upright. And so the glue won't, your lashes won't stick to your eyelids when you're sleeping, because that would happen to me. So I love the seal. The Bond is good. It's just not as good as Kiss. The Kiss holds my lashes for a long time. So that is like still the best Bond and seal I've tried. Hi, Joanna. How are you, sweetheart? Yes, that's what I need. Oh, CXC Beauty. Oh my gosh. Shay put me on to CXC and their palettes are amazing. I love it. I love their palettes so much. I have 2 of their palettes. They have a new palette launching. I need to look into it. Shay put me onto that brand and their palettes are beautiful. They're pigmented. The shimmers are crazy, crazy, crazy. I did the DM concealer yesterday with the Huda setting powder and peach for a wedding this weekend on a bride. Amazing. See, See that I need stuff that's long lasting that won't, because I try to, I don't use foundation. I spot conceal and then I use bronzer and stuff. And then I use the powder and I use setting spray in between the steps because it's supposed to keep it from transferring. But I need help with that, small fry, with the transfer, because I hate that. I don't want to be, hug somebody that has a white shirt and transfers. That's embarrassing. You know what I mean? And I'll ruin their shirt. So that's my biggest issue is with transfer. And I haven't found a way to keep it from transferring. So that's what I really need help with. No kickback in the pan, either really, Shay, or yeah. I need a new palette. Well, I don't need. I just got one, and BoxyCharm sends me one every month. But I want a new palette. I've been using. So I have a few. I have the I've been using the Elf, the coconut one. I have another one, the Iconic London, but that one is not. That one's like it has shimmer in it. It's so that one, I don't know. I have a few. I'll get all my setting sprays together so that because I can't remember off the top of my head which ones I have, but I need one that will help set the damn makeup. So I have a few, but I don't really know which one is best. You know what I mean? I just need one that's gonna oof. Oh my God, I wanted to try that. I heard so many good things about that. The one size setting spray and something else of theirs too. I need to get my ass to Sephora and just get some makeup. But I just, I'm like, girl, you need to chill right now. You're on a budget. But I want to try that setting spray. Oh yes. I have a palette that I got from BoxyCharm. And I love it. Dominique Cosmetics, I love it. I have a few things from them, but their eyeshadow, I love her eyeshadow. I love her eyeshadow raking. I really, really do. I enjoy using her eyeshadow so much. I think that they're great. So my BoxyCharm was pretty good this month. It's not a surprise. Like before I used to get my BoxyCharm, it used to be a surprise because they show you now what you're getting, but I prefer that. Some people surprise me. I don't want to be surprised. I want to pick. So it's not like it's a surprise anymore, but I prefer that. That way I know that I'm going to pick products that I'm going to use. You know what I mean? And I'm really, really happy with my box. I get a palette every month. That's all I want. A palette is my top choice. I want a palette in every box. So I just use the palette. Did you, Shay? You got to send me a picture. It's all about layering. I do 3 setting finishing spray. I use oh my God. That was my favorite one. Small fry. The Urban Decay All Nighter. That's what I need to get. That was my favorite one ever. When I used to use that one, I noticed a difference. Oh my God, you just reminded me. That's the one I need to get. To melt everything in, then I'll do another spray, either the Charlotte Tilbury or again with the Urban. I need to get the Urban Decay. I used to love that one. Thank you. Yeah, JJ likes her too. JJ has a lot of the Nessa Myricks. I have an issue with transfer too, but I like powder foundation. I've been trying a cream again, but I put a bit of powder foundation on top. I feel like no, and that's good because you're setting it. Even if you use the powder foundation, use it lightly on top and it sets some people are like, oh, you can't use a powder foundation on top. Yeah, you can. Just don't put as much as you would as if you're not using it. You can use the powder. Like I use the Fenty powder foundation. I'll use that to set certain parts of my face. And that's technically a foundation. It's about not using so much. You know what I mean? Last step is one size. That's a great one. Won't try. Okay, see, thank you. So I'm going to go get the Urban Decay and the one size. That's all I care about is the transfer. I hate that it transfers when I'm hugging somebody or other things and it transfers. I hate that. I don't like that because I don't want to wear it, but I want to, if I'm going out on a date, I want to have glam on, but I don't want it to transfer. You know what I mean? I don't want them to know I have makeup on. Like, come on, can I pretend that I look like this? I wake up like this. You know what I mean? No, I know, Shay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's one size. It's by Patrick Star. Patrick Star, right? Yes, Patrick Star. I was thinking of Jeffree Star. It's Patrick Star, and he has his That's his beauty line. And I've heard amazing things about his setting spray. I can't remember everything it said, but it confused Cindy with Shyla, and it said there was yes, it said that Shyla was having difficulties with her connectivity, and that she had crashing waves and all this stuff. And Shyla's trying to work on the problem. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Patrick Star, yes. Wait. On the label, it's OS in red letters on a pink bottle. Yes, so the bottle is pink, Stephen, and it has a O/S for one size. You'll see it. That's like his signature. That's how you know it's his brand, the O/S for one size. I recommend using skin tints as well. It's a thinner formula, and when you set your makeup with the powder formula, it's bulletproof. I like skin tints because they're not as heavy. Again, I have problems with it looking cakey on my face. So I enjoy skin tints as well. I have a pure one. I'm telling you, I have so much. I have a NARS that I really, really like because I like things light. I don't like to feel it on my skin. I don't wear foundation, and I have a lot of foundations, but I've never been able to perfect putting foundation on my face and it not looking like foundation. I've never been and I tried everything, skin prep, everything. I just never been good with that. I need to go and sit somewhere and have someone do my makeup so that they can show me step by step. This is what you do. And then, I'll be able to imitate it. But I've never been able to do that. And it makes me sad. I want to look, but I don't want to have cake face either. I want my face to just look natural, just look like even, you know what I mean? But I don't want it to be too heavy where I'm look like somebody else. I want people to see me and be like, the hell, that's not how she really looks, Thank you, Shay. That's the link. A friend of ours lost to Patrick Star in the NYX face. Oh, really? Oh, I'm so sorry. But look, to be nominated, that's an amazing thing, Raken. To even be nominated. Shit. Patrick Star is a famous MUA and a drag queen. Yes. Patrick Star, I really, really enjoy. I used to watch his YouTube channel, and I'm so glad that his makeup is successful. I also like Trixie Mattel, who was on RuPaul's Drag Race, has their own makeup. I need to buy something. He's always launching new products, and I really like Trixie Mattel. I've heard a lot of good things about his makeup as well. So I want to try his makeup too. So I thank you guys for being here. We've been here for 2 hours and 12 minutes. And I had to get that off my chest. Megs is not a liar. Shay's not a liar. And you're not going to come for Shay and think that someone's not going to check you, because I am. Because we're not going to change the way things happened. Why Megs was upset with you? She was upset with you because you lied to her. And she had to hear it for herself when my video came out, because you couldn't be honest with her. And now you're mad at her because she didn't want to be a part of that bullshit, because no friend would lie to their friends. I would never lie to my friends and make them and have them blindsided by hearing the truth because a video came out. I've always come to my friends and be like, hey, can I tell you guys something? I want to tell you guys something. That's how I am. I'll pull my friends like, guys, can we go in voice call? I want to share things with you. That's what happened with the Kevin situation. I pulled all my friends and I wanted them to hear it from me before they heard it all over the internet. And that's what friends should do. Because I think Megs would have felt differently had she been honest and owned it. Try the YSL skin tint. Absolutely fabulous, seamless. I used it for a photo shoot and it's gorgeous. Wet n Wild from Walgreens has an amazing one. Trixie is fabulous. I've worked on this. No, really? Damn, small fry. Shit. Listen, we need to do a live where maybe you give us all tips, man. Even if you don't want to come up on panel, I get it. But like a whole makeup live, please, man, help me. Help a sister out. But I really would like that, small fry, please. Thank you for all the great tips that you've given thus far. I'm going to use them, I swear. I'm going to get those products. I'm going to go get the Urban Decay and the one size, definitely. Because that's my biggest issue, transfer. Hi, my Kathy, my ice queen. How are you, beautiful girl? So good to see you, mama. Yes, I love Trixie Mattel. Funny as hell, down to earth, love them. So guys, all my members, I will be here Thursday. Okay. I'm gonna set it as soon as I'm done here. I'm gonna go set the live for Thursday morning. I'm gonna do 9:30. That way, if Sophie goes live, it won't interfere with hers. I just want to talk to my, members and share some personal things. So that's what I want to do. Let me know. Okay. Oh my God, that would be amazing. My handle is just selfie Queen Cindy _. So it's selfie _ Queen _ Cindy. It's just my name with underscore in between selfie and Queen. It's the same name, just with underscores underneath. Please, that would be great. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm going to do that too. Yes. They give you the samples. I'm going to do all of that. So I could try them without having to, commit to spending a bunch of money. I thank you guys. Thank you, Small Fry. You're amazing. And thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for the support, for the kindness in the chat. And for those that were watching in the bushes, I get it. But yeah. Can you let Dina know they delivered her a package yesterday? Oh, yes. Thank you. I will. Dina is gonna go live. She was gonna go live today. She has a live scheduled. If Bliss, could you drop her link to her live for tomorrow, please, please, please? She's going to. She had a picture with all the packages with her daughter there. She wants to do a live tomorrow to thank everyone. She's genuinely overwhelmed with gratitude and thanks you all so much. I saw the little sneakers, so cute. So she did get the packages and she's so thankful. And she will be live tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, Raken. I need that. I need that so bad. So she will be, yes, she got them all this morning. Yes. So she'll be live to thank everyone herself. And she's really, really thankful. So thank you for that, Kathy. We appreciate that genuinely. Okay, so Dina will be live tomorrow. She's gonna talk to you guys, and I don't know if she's gonna show everything or what she's gonna do, but she wanted to thank everyone for the kindness and for the gifts for her daughter. She really, really appreciates it. And I will see you guys Thursday. I'll see you in Dina's, and I'll see you in other chats, and I'll see you guys Thursday to all my members. You did? You talked to her before the live? Good. Tell her I love her, okay? Again, thank you guys for being here. Como siempre, te quiero mucho, mi amores. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. And I thank you all for being here. And I will see you Thursday, okay? Sin falta, no matter what. Bye, guys. Love you.